Hi, and welcome to Mount Sinai Department of Orthopedic Surgery's webinar series on staying safe in a COVID world. I'm James Gladstone, the Chief of Sports Medicine and the team physician for the U.S. Davis Cup tennis team, as well as a team physician for the U.S. ski team. Today, I want to talk to you about the benefits of exercising, and in particular, how to exercise in a confined space. At this point, we're probably all in the same boat. Confined to home, going a little bit crazy, not being able to get a haircut, which I desperately need. So building exercise into your routine can help break the boredom, get you healthier, and also, and perhaps as importantly, improve your psychological and emotional well-being during these rather stressful times. We all know that exercise has a real benefit on your physical health. Amongst other things, cardio workouts help control your blood pressure and cholesterol levels and help decrease your resting heart rate, which actually means that your heart is pumping oxygen more effectively around your body. It also helps burn calories, which in turn helps control your weight, and if it's done well, may even help you lose weight. Finally, it improves your lung capacity, since you're effectively exercising your lungs when you're breathing harder. So what does cardio workouts involve? Well, it's really any exercise that increases your heart rate, makes you breathe harder, and hopefully makes you sweat a little. When you're doing cardio workouts, your goal should be to bring your heart rate up to about 100 beats per minute. Your normal resting heart rate is about 60 to 80. So you're actually trying to increase it by about 50%. The next form of exercise that's good for you is strengthening and impact loading. This involves either weight work, which can even be working against your body weight, and some form of jumping, which can be running or brisk walking, including going up and down stairs. This helps build muscle strength and hopefully avoid losing muscle mass, which in turn helps with things like osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is the development of more fragile bones, which means that you're at greater risk of fracturing or breaking a bone if you fall. But muscle strength also gives you better control over your joints and better balance, and therefore aids in helping to prevent injuries. Finally, the last form of exercise that you should include in any routine is flexibility, which is basically stretching exercises. As we get older, we get stiffer, and stiffer joints don't work as well, hurt more, and can be a harbinger of arthritis. Flexibility training helps lubricate your joints, improves your coordination and balance, and in conjunction with strengthening, aids in preventing injury. We've unfortunately seen that comorbidities such as obesity, COPD, asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure all have led to worse reactions in people who develop COVID infections. So regular exercising can be a benefit here as well. So now comes the fun part. How can we exercise in these times of corona confinement? The simplest way, if you're able to, is to put on a mask and take a walk around the block. If you can't do that and have a hallway in your building, then walk up and down the hallway. And even better yet, if there's a stairwell, do a few flights of stairs. If you can't do any of these things, then do some laps around your apartment. The main thing is to move and keep moving. In fact, there was a recent study in the Journal of the American Medical Association, known as JAMA, which is one of the most prestigious journals in medicine, that looked at 9,000 people over a 12-year period. And guess what? People who walked 8,000 steps a day or more had a 50% less chance of dying than people who walked 4,000 steps or less over that time period. So the main take-home message there is movement is life. Also, if you're lucky enough to have a stationary bike, a treadmill, or a rowing machine at home, then use that, because in doing so, you're getting both a cardio and strength workout combined. I now want to demonstrate, well, I actually have some much prettier people than me to demonstrate, but a series of exercises that you can do in your home that don't require any space and don't require any equipment. The last thing I want to discuss before demonstrating these exercises is how much to exercise. I think if you can do some form of exercise 3 times a week, you're doing well. If you're someone who typically works out more regularly than that, then try to follow your non-corona time schedule. And if you're someone who doesn't really do anything, then start doing something and build up gradually. It's always great to start a workout routine off by loosening things up with some flexibility and stretching. Move your head to loosen your neck. Move your shoulders in circles to loosen up the shoulders. Stretch out the back of the shoulder by coming across your body. Put your arm behind your back and stretch the front and lower part of the shoulder. And then work your way down. Leaning over like this helps your lower back and stretches out your hamstrings. Hold the chair for support, and if you can pull your leg up behind you, that helps stretch out your quadriceps. By pulling your legs in and leaning over, you stretch your lower back and your inner thighs. This is also a great stretching exercise. Now we move into some strengthening. This is a wall push-up. You're using your body weight as resistance. Just go back and forth, nice and slow. Here's being a little creative. Use some cans from the pantry as weights and work on your arm muscles. You can work on your biceps, your triceps, and by going overhead, your shoulder musculature. Make sure everything you do is slow and restrained. That way you're working the muscles both going up and going down. Here you can start working on some cardio. Run in place. Very helpful and works on both your core and your butt muscles. Now I'm going to show you 3 different types of squats to do. And pick the one that's best for you. You can hold the chair. You can stand up from a chair. Again, go up slowly and come down slowly. Control helps with the resistance and the strength. This is a wall squat, one of the exercises I love best. Don't go down too low, especially if your knees hurt, and hold it until your quads start trembling. This is a toe raise. It works on your calf muscles, called the gastrocnemius. Nice way to both stretch and strengthen. This is another great easy exercise for your quadriceps and for your core. Lift your leg up to the level of the bent leg and hold it there. Come down slowly and do it again. This exercise now, the side up, is great for your butt and the thigh muscles. Again, hold it up and keep it up. Now let's work on some core. This is a modified sit-up. Bring your shoulders up as far as they'll go and hold it there. It works on your stomach muscles. Keep your legs bent. And finally, for those who can do it, a plank is a wonderful exercise for quad control. Put yourself into this position and hold it as long as you can. Wow, I got so sweaty from those exercises that I had to take off my sweatshirt. Hopefully I've given you a framework with which to exercise in a smaller space. It doesn't take much, and it certainly does you good. In these times of uncertainty, it's great to have some kind of routine to keep you both mentally and physically sane. So be kind to others, be kind to yourself by exercising, stay safe, stay healthy. We're all hoping for the time soon that we can get back outside. It's been a pleasure.